Hi, I'm Miss R, aka Dr. B, and we are going to do some leaf printing today. We're going to add tannins in the leaf, tannic acid especially, to an iron solution and make tannic and ferric and ferrous tannate. So we can do that by putting a leaf on a piece of paper or a piece of fabric. These are coral bell leaves. I'm going to put a piece of paper over the leaves as I steam them. With an iron, I'm going to press down very hard. You can hear the steam pump. I steam for a little bit and then I turn the steam off. Press a little bit harder for a little bit longer. And then remove the iron and the paper. And you can see that these leaves printed wonderfully. Now that's some of the pigment in the leaves. In order to make ferric and ferrous tannate, we spray with a solution of what's called slow iron. It's a supplement, an iron supplement you can buy at any drugstore. Grind it up and put it in solution, let it sit overnight in about 20 tablets and about 2 quarts of water. And as you can see, this starts to turn much darker as it reacts with the iron and also reacts with the oxygen in the air. So those are coral bell leaves. We can also print with maple leaves. Maple leaves that have just started to turn are a really good bet. These leaves have been frozen and thawed. So you just put it down, put your iron over it. I like to steam it a little bit first. And then I turn off the steam, hold it a little bit longer. Pressure is a really important part of this. Really push down on that leaf and get it good contact with the paper. And there's our leaf print. There are other ways to do this on the internet, but most of them involve steaming for 90 minutes. And that's pretty impractical for a classroom, or if you're going to do this with scouts or some kind of youth group. This is a really easy way to get results very quickly. And you can see that these prints here are starting to darken up as they continue to react with oxygen in the air. And this print will continue to darken up as it reacts with oxygen as well. You can also print in fabric. We have some t-shirt scraps here. I made some t-shirt aprons. So you can just, you can use white, you can use colors. We'll just do a maple leaf here. So just put your frozen and thawed maple leaf down. You can either use paper to protect the fabric from the iron. My iron here is kind of nasty. You can see the surface is pretty rusted. Don't do this with your good iron that you use for your work clothes. Just press down, use a little bit of steam at first. And then turn the steam off. Press a little bit harder. Some people say spraying with vinegar works, but I haven't had that experience. You can experiment, try it out yourself. You can also see that it prints on the paper you use on the top, so that can be a fun experiment as well. Here's our maple leaf. I didn't press quite as hard right here. We'll spray it with a little iron and see if we can get that to darken up. Now you might be saying, oh, it's just darkening up because it's getting wet, but you can see that the fabric's wet here also, and it's really a chemical reaction with that iron as it reacts with the iron and the air. If you want to do a little bit more experimentation with tannins and leaf dyeing, this is a piece of white t-shirt that's been dyed with onion skins. Just take onion skins off white onions, and you can just boil the onions with enough water to cover the skins. And you'll get some dye and then soak your t-shirt in it. I cooked the t-shirt for a little bit as well. I'm going to do a leaf print on this t-shirt here. Hopefully it'll turn out as a nice black against the yellow background. I'm going to steam this a little bit extra because the leaf was a little dry from sitting out. Leaves that are out and have been frozen by Mother Nature can still be cut. Even if they're a little crispy, you can rehydrate them, soak them, and put them in the freezer. I recommend soaking all your leaves before you put them in the freezer. Now, it doesn't look so great right now. But that will likely darken up with a little bit of time. Thanks. This is Dr. B signing off.